Ahead of this week's Caribbean series, a special exhibit has made its way to Miami, honoring baseball legend Roberto Clemente.
One of the greatest of all time. CBS News Miami's Samantha Rivera joins us live from loanDepot Park to tell us more about what's happening there. Samantha?
Lauren and Elliot, we know Clemente wasn't just a baseball player, right, but a humanitarian, a family man, and so much more. This exhibit hopes to remind fans of the one-of-a-kind legacy he left behind. Check it out. The traveling 3,000 exhibit honoring the life and legacy of baseball legend Roberto Clemente has officially made its way to Miami, thanks to its curator and director of photography at Puerto Rico's leading newspaper, El Nuevo Día, Dennis Rivera.
In September 2022, it was the birth of the 50th anniversary of the 3,000 hit. We had thousands of photos of Roberto Clemente, and we decided to take unpublished photos and build up this exhibit and take it to the main Paseo La Princesa of Old San Juan for all the public of Puerto Rico to see it. That
debut was eventually followed by a trip to Pittsburgh, where the Great One spent his MLB career. Now, both old and new fans in Miami get to see photos even Clemente's sons, Roberto Jr. and Luis Roberto, help pick out.
They even saw pictures of their dad and even themselves that they never seen before. We went to the vault of El Nuevo Día. We scanned hundreds of photos. We review them, and we end up with around 50 unseen images of the day, the exact date where Clemente hit that 3,000 hit.
Students from the Marlins Nike RBI program were some of the first ones to tour it here in South Florida.
What do you hope that fans get out of something like this?
So we hope people remember the importance of history, of our job as a journalist, to document historic moments and to preserve them for future generations. These kids were not born, maybe not even their parents were born when Clemente hit his 3,000 hit. And today, 52 years later, they are enjoying and learning about it. For us, that's a great satisfaction that with pictures and stories written by our journalists and photographers in the paper, we can still make him alive in the memory of the people.
The exhibit will be here in Miami until May 2nd, and then after that, it'll have 2 more stops in New York and in Nicaragua later this year. For now, live outside of loanDepot Park, Samantha Rivera, CBS News Miami.
Some great images there of a great baseball player. Thank you very much, Samantha Rivera, one of my heroes. What about the little ones now? They still know about Roberto Clemente?
I know my son does, not just as a great ball player, but just a great person for all the incredible work he did with his community.
Absolutely. And that does it for the News at 5.